What's up, everyone? Welcome into this video here. Today we're gonna talk about bouncing back from losing trades, basically resetting after a red day. And I've had a red day here, as you can see, the 21st of May here. Had a trade on about 2 accounts. Total loss was like 1K here. So how do we really bounce back from these losses here? How do we really, set ourselves up right so we can take flawless trades the next day and really be as flawless as we can as traders, trading our edge, trading our plan, our playbook. So basically, we gotta understand some things. We gotta understand that we're paying to learn here, and we're paying to be in a business or having a business because every single business has expenses. So we are in a business here. We got a business. We got ourselves a business. This is not any hobby or anything like that because we want to earn money and we want to earn money here long term. And we don't really earn money from, these hobbies here. So having a business requires expenses. So we got to look at that red box right there as an expense. So that's a business expense for me. That's one thing I think about when I'm thinking about those red days here when they come along because they do. We gotta have red days. As I explained in one video too, that we gotta lose in order to win. So that's really one thing about it. And the other thing is that we're paying to learn, as I said before. So we're paying here to learn because losses are lessons too. So these lessons here teach us something. We can always find something, don't overanalyze or, almost paralyze yourself in finding a mistake if there isn't a mistake. But we can almost always find something in those losing trades that we can use for something on the road. Like it was either something with risk management, it was almost something with break even, the trade management. Could you have taken partials? Could you have went break even? Was there something you were unnoticed about when you were taking the trade? Did you not see that resistance support? Something, just something we can use from the trade to use in our future trading. So that's one way you got to look at it too, in a more objective matter, instead of looking at it always as subjective and oh, I'm a bad person now, I'm a losing person, and this loss here I can't take any more trades now, and all of that. It's basically it's pointless because it doesn't bring us anywhere. It's a waste of energy. So we just got to look at this as objectively as we can, and as losses are the lessons. So it really is as we make them. So we got to make them our lessons before they are lessons. But if we do have that, mindset shift of making our losses our lessons, we can basically be as good traders as we can be ourselves. So the best thing you can do is do your best, and that's what you're gonna do here. Next time that you take a loss, take a win, or just a trade in general, the next trade you take, basically say this to yourself. This was a winning trade if I followed my plan. Because long term, that's going to put us as winners. Because if the trade you took was following your plan, you will be a winner long term. So you got to make sure first that your plan, your playbook, your edge, your trading methodology basically has a proven edge, has proven data that shows that you will win long term. If you just follow that system to the T here, you will put yourself in a position to win over a period of time. That is, inevitable. You that is what you will get. That is what you put in, so that what you will get. Input is output here, and it just is everything else in life. So we gotta ask ourselves, was this really a winning trade? And it's a winning trade by definition as you follow your plan. So even though this is a red day on the 21st here, I'm still a winner. And I still took a winning trade because I followed my plan right there. You can see the trade. It's popping up on the screen right now. And basically the trade here was a position I took with the 15-minute being bullish, rejecting from the previous range that we had down there. And when we rejected, you can basically see that we had that steep wick to the downside there. So that's a rejection to the previous range at 33.10. So when we rejected there, we had an anticipation of that could be a pullback because we were extremely bullish in the daily 4 hour, and we basically came up. We were 15, 16 pips in profit maybe, and then we came right back down. So that's probabilities here. We can't do nothing. The 1 hour had no top wick too, so that was our TP right there. because the 1 hour had no top weight, so we could come up there and make a top weight for it. The 4 was bullish, so we were pretty bullish. The daily was bullish too. The 30-minute was an impulse position, so that might be the case here that the 30-minute was just making a top weight. But I take this over and over again, and this was a very good trade in my opinion. I don't really have any or much to say here because I wouldn't go break even until we hit 18.1 here, and that's basically it. So that was the trade we took, and yeah, so that gave me a red day on the board here, but I didn't really pay much attention to that because I know losses are lessons. I know we're here to pay our dues or like business expenses to learn, and I know this is a business as any other business. We pay expenses. Remember, ask yourself, was this a winning trade? Or say to yourself, this was a winning trade because I followed my plan, even though it's a red, green, yellow, you know, blue. This was a winning trade if I followed my plan. If that trade was a green day or made your day green or red, it doesn't matter at all. If that was a winning trade, it was a trade where you followed your plan. I hope that you like this video here. Hope that you get something from it, like because we all take red days. Red days are part of the business here, are part of the plan basically. Our playbook only has a certain win rate, and that win rate will also show some losses here and there, you know, when we follow the plan. So as long as we follow the plan, we should see some red days, and that's pretty good. So that's how I bounce back from losing trades, understanding this mentality shift and mindset shift here, and basically understanding all of these things here. So I hope that you could gain something from it. We talk a lot about these things in the Clubhouse every single day. We are live streaming Monday through Friday, and we are talking about those things on a daily basis. We simply like people cannot fall into the same old habits as they had when they stay with us for a week or two because we talk about it every single time. It might be a hard truth sometimes, it might be said a little harshly, but it is what it is, and this is the psychology. We gotta understand it. So we're talking about all of these things on a daily basis. That's why we improving every single day we are on the charts together. I hope that you could gain something from it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.